In recent times, agitation for enhanced remuneration by labor unions have heightened. The Ghana Association of University Administrators is set to join in the industrial action of their colleagues in the public universities from Monday. This is in demand for improved conditions of service. Already, the Tertiary Education Workers Union of Ghana has set a date to join in the strike of the Senior Staff Association of Public Universities.
We cannot compromise on condition of service matter.
Chairman of TEU Ghana at KNUST, Charles Arthur, wants the negotiations of salaries for university staff reverted to the Committee of Vice Chancellors.
Ghana Association of University Administrators, 29th Monday, we are going. I'm a member. We are going on strike. Yes. Number 2, Tertiary Education Workers Union, we're also going. What do you call it? 1st February. Yeah, that's right. So why is it that it's happening this way? If you allow vice chancellors to do the negotiation, you will reduce to the barest minimum strike.
In a response, John Dramani Mahama said there is need to put all public workers on the same salary structure.
The first duty for any government is economic stability. When I was leaving office in 2016, the dollar to the cedi was 4 cedis. I don't know what your take-home pay was at that time, but probably if you compared it and the dollar had remained stable, if today the dollar was around 6 and you're taking the salary you're taking, you probably would find that you're earning more than you have. And one of the points I've made is that a lot of you are angry because we have 2 sets of people, public workers in this country. We have Article 71 public workers and we have fair wages public workers. And that is fair wages, public workers. And that is part of the problem. And so our solution is that let's form an independent emoluments commission that will take from the president, who is the highest public servant, to the ordinary laborer, and put all of us on the spine wherever we deserve to be. And so several times I've called for the support of organized labor to agitate so that we remove Article 71. We should all our emoluments should be determined together.
Meanwhile, the former president says the request of a honeymoon, if successful in a comeback, was misunderstood. Here is his explanation.
And the other time in Ho, I said something that people misunderstood, because I said that the economy is in crisis and we might come to meet after this government have left, we might find out that the situation is worse than we have even been told. And so I said, we must all prepare to make sacrifices. I said, we will reduce government expenditure. We would reduce the expenditure of the office of the president. We will reduce the number of ministers. We will reduce the number of ministries. Agencies that are duplicating each other will be merged. Those are the words I said. And so I said that we must all be prepared to sacrifice. I will sacrifice myself. The annoying thing is, when you are sacrificing and somebody else is loosening his belt, then you know there's a problem. And so all of us will, and I said that we will hold a century-like forum. Everybody will attend. We will show you the economic figures, show you what the economy has, so that we all understand.
For Joy News, Nanaya Ojima reporting.
That was Nanaya Ojima, who's been following former President John Dramani Mahama, who's rallying the supports of organized labor for the removal of Article 71 from Ghana's constitution. But Nanaya Ojima joins us on the phone. Nanaya, if you can hear me, where have you been with John Dramani Mahama, and what can you report?
So the Building Ghana tour of the Ashanti region started on Wednesday. It started with a walk, which was dubbed the 24-hour economic sensitization walk, and it's something that the regional executives of the NDC in the Ashanti region had been planning for a long time. So they took advantage of the tour of the president to had the former president attending the walk. It went through the principal streets of Kumasi, trying to sensitize people, let them know what the 24-hour economy, that policy that is being proposed by the NDC, is trying to do. They spoke about the job opportunities that it will offer to the people within the country. Now, John Dramani Mahama joined the work at the KGTR market, and at this spot, this is where John Dramani Mahama took advantage of the opportunity to address the people. That is the first point that he did. He made an address in the Ashanti region. There, he spoke about a number of issues. Since he was in the KGTR market, he took advantage of the opportunity to speak about the phase 2 of the KGTR market. He said that the NDC did very well in ensuring that the phase 1 of the KGTR market was completed within schedule, and they were expecting the NPP to take over with the phase 2 of the redevelopment project, the KGTR market redevelopment project. Unfortunately, the phase 2 has stalled due to financial reasons, and what he's saying is that since it is a brainchild of the NDC, when the NDC returns to power, he will ensure that the phase 2 of the KGTR market is given some attention. Also, the traders or the people who had gathered there drew his attention to the bench part of the KGTR market. About 8 months ago, we know that part of the KGTR market was destroyed by an inferno that swept through the area. Unfortunately, this area is yet to be reconstructed. Even after the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, paid a visit to the place, and he promised that under or within his tenure, they will ensure that this place is redeveloped or it's brought back to its natural state. Unfortunately, the place is yet to receive any attention. So John Dramani Mahama also assured the traders that when the NDC is voted back into power, he says that this is their brainchild and they are willing to do everything possible to ensure that the market leads to its purpose. So they will ensure that this place is also fixed to help these traders there. We spoke about other sport project that was started by the previous NDC government, that is his administration. We spoke about the Kumasi International Airport. According to him, they completed the first phase and they were expecting the NPP to ensure that the second phase is also done. But unfortunately, that is yet to come to pass. Other hospitals and school infrastructure that were started under his administration, according to him, are also yet to be completed. So he expressed his disappointment over these projects, and he assured the people that when the NDC is returned to power, they will ensure that all these challenges are faced. He also took opportunity to walk through Adum and other streets of Kumasi, and as expected, he was mobbed by the people, large following within the Kumasi metropolis. And interestingly, we had people, the NPP supporters, also waving their flags, and you see the NDC people also wave back. It was beautiful. This shows the level of tolerance among the people of the region when it comes to these political issues. From there, the work was concluded at the Jubilee Park, where John Dramani Mahama took advantage of that opportunity to address the people. One, he spoke about party unity. He wants the NDC to unite, especially after the regional and constituency elections. He wants all of them to come together and work towards returning the NDC to power. He also spoke about the 24-hour economy. Here, he made sure that he broke this policy down for the people to understand and also explain the tax incentives that come with the signing up for the 24-hour economy. From there, he moved to Kwadaso, where he met the Assemblies of God Church, who were in a council meeting, and the assurance there was that if there should be any electoral violence, he is pledging that himself and the NDC, which he is leading, will not be involved. So there's actually a pledge to ensure that there is peaceful election And also he paid a courtesy call on Prophet Ebenezer Adakwa Yadom. And in the interaction, Prophet Ebenezer Adakwa Yadom claims that there is a prophecy that John Dramani Mahama will return to power. So he assured his people, the NDC, to work towards ensuring that this prophecy is fulfilled. And also cautions them against, taking bribes or anything that will sway their attention from working towards the victory of John Dramani Mahama in the next election. So that was where he wrapped up the activities on Wednesday. That's the first day of the tour. The second day took John Dramani Mahama and the NDC to New Edibiase, where there was a town hall meeting held for the people. Before getting to New Edibiase, he made a stop at the Adanse Traditional Council, the Adanse Palace to be precise. And there he paid a courtesy call on the Adanse chief, Opeja Kochre Bonsa, where John Dramani Mahama made some assurances. And what he has been saying is that he touted the NDC's, the role that the NDC played in the Anglo-Gold Ashanti redevelopment project. He said that under his tenure, Anglo-Gold was not making the money that they were expecting to make. Things were actually, coming down. So, and he ensured that the plan that they brought to him to ensure that the mine is brought to its level, he made sure that his government collaborated with the Anglo-Gold Ashanti, the company, to ensure that this is done. So he says that before the NDC left office, this was about 60% complete. So it means that his government played a role in the Anglo-Gold Ashanti redevelopment. So the NPP government cannot claim the success that has been chalked by Anglo-Gold Ashanti. And further, he said that when the NDC returns to power, he will ensure that profit margins, some part of the profit margins of the Anglo-Gold Ashanti is put into the development of Obuasi. He compared Obuasi to other mining areas in the world. He specifically named Johannesburg. And what he is saying is that the development in Obuasi cannot be matched with what is happening in Johannesburg. So when he is returned to power, he will ensure that Obuasi sees the needed development that the people have been expecting for years. And then he moved to New Orleans. As I said, there was a town hall meeting where various players in the economy came to, speak about what they believe would help the country when implemented. And these concerns and opinions are being taken. And when the NDC brings out their manifesto for the 2024 election, according to John Mahama, they will ensure that it covers these issues that they are taking. So this is what the Building Ghana campaign is all about. They go out, seek opinions and challenges of the Ghanaians, and try to ensure that in the next manifesto of the NDC, all these will be captured in that manifesto. If we have time, let's talk about Oporikum. That is what is captured in the report that you played earlier. He met with the labor unions at KNUST. So we had NAGRA, TEU, UTAG, and other labor unions all coming together to also tell their concerns to the flag bearer of the NDC. Now, one issue that came up strongly was their salary structure. UTAG, NAGRA, and also TEU all spoke about it, and they said that if these things are not fixed under his tenure, they will ensure that industrial action will continue, even if John Dramani Mahama assumes office. They are willing to see through with all these issues. Now, John Dramani Mahama, who took his turn in addressing these people, responded to these issues that have been raised. From the tape you just played, he spoke about Article 71, and he believes that there should be a new salary structure that will bring all government workers together, and they will be given what they deserve, no matter which side that you belong to. So he wants Article 71 scrapped from Ghana's constitution. He concluded yesterday's tour at Bantama, where he met some people in a town hall meeting. Once again, he took their concerns, and these concerns, according to the NDC, will be factored into the 2024 manifesto of the National Democratic Congress.
All right. Thank you so much, Nana Ojima, for that detailed update on what John Dramani Mahama has been doing. This is still your election headquarters on Joy News, your home of independent, credible, and fearless journalism. Now, on the back of that report and what John Dramani Mahama is doing and his request for the removal of Article 71 from the Constitution, we have Austin Gummy on the line with us, who is a labor consultant. Austin, if you can hear me, is this Article 71 still relevant to Ghana?
This is not the first time the issue of Article 71 has become topical. And because of the divisionist aspect of the Article 71, and the rest of the people in the country, particularly those working people who are fed by the same exchequer, I think it is only fair that is given its proper place. Article 71 has become virtually anachronistic, and therefore may not have any place in our industrial relations lexicon again. So if we can have a structure, a properly defined structure that people will have to work for whatever contribution they make, and they are paid reasonably well, that will be it. I think that is a very important thing. And this is not the first time it's been raised by him and by many other people, even some of us. So that's real.
Do you think can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right. Were you done with your submission?
Yes.
Okay. So do you think we need a segregation of public workers? It appears that he's actually rallied a lot of support from all these organized labor. Do you think that we need a segregation of public workers?
That is the most dangerous thing to do, to have a segregation. It's very dangerous. You know, we need to have a structure that everybody who is contributing to the growth or development of the economy will benefit from it. But if we have some people taking something other than what they deserve, that will not be fair. So yes, we need to have the thing properly defined and let everybody contribute. And they are paid reasonably well so that the economy will grow. If indeed, as I also have said severally in the public domain, we can all work, not go and sleep. Obviously, the economy will grow, and therefore there will be money to go around. That's the point.
So, in this case, what's the ideal thing to do then?
We must grow the economy, that's number one. We must be able to define exactly the role of labor in the scheme of how the economy would be expanded the more. And once the financial health of the country is very strong, people must be made to benefit from it. And therefore, I think that is the solid thing. Whoever wants to be a flag bearer in this country should be able to tell us what they will do. It's not about what we have to either say is good or not good. To me, the Article 71, to be honest with you, is long overdue, must be thrown away. And we need to have a system that will benefit everybody. Why should a lecturer that is teaching and for all these years not get what is due him, and they are complaining and going on strike, either on daily basis, weekly basis, or from time to time? All we need to do is to arrest this situation. How do we do it? We cannot have a divisionist tactics and showing being courteous to some group of people as if they are the ultimate, and then some people are not benefiting. They will complain, and they have the right to complain. So I think it's a very valid proposal, and if it is entrenched, and there is a way that we can, as quickly as possible, have it done, either through Parliament and subsequently whatever means that can be done, it should be done as quickly as possible. I will support it. And whoever says it anywhere too, I will support it.
Mr. Gami, finally, before I let you go, we've experienced John Dramani Mahama as a president and now as a running mate, as a presidential candidate who wants to come again, which begs the question, do you think John Dramani Mahama can walk the talk, or is he just being a politician?
He has, from where I sit, he has left office for almost 8 years now. He has observed, he has seen what is being done and what should have been done. One thing I think that we all know, I am sure people know about him, is that he's a very honest person. He's somebody who respects people and is willing to offer his best. And therefore, having gained tremendous experience, especially working experience in these offices, is no longer a novice. It's no longer somebody who is coming to try something to see whether it will work or not. He has learned his lessons. I don't think he's just doing the thing traditionally partisan politics plays. Politics simply means to make decisions on behalf of people. Almost all what he's saying, you can find space in the Constitution of Ghana, even if it's not amended. Article, the whole of chapter 5, that is the directive principles of state policy, speaks to virtually everything. His 24-hour economy proposal is ensuring that the economy is managed properly. It's all dovetailed in the directive principles of state policy. So it's nothing new. It's from the experience he has gained. That is why he's speaking to it like that. Tomorrow, if Alhaji Bawumia, the vice president, who is a vice bearer of the MPP, speaks to this subject matter the same way, I will give it a maximum support. That's how it is.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Gami. Mr. Austin Gami is a labor consultant. Thank you so much for your thoughts this morning. You're still watching the AM show with me, Sweetie Abochi. We'll take a break, and when we return, the show continues. Please keep watching.